Hey everybody, I am David Geisler from the Technophiles podcast, and I am here for the second video of a 6-video series that I'm doing. I'm doing Disney Let's Plays with a good friend and also a creative that I look up to, TC DeWitt.
Hello, David. Hello, internet dwellers, if I may use our opening from Top Shelf.
So, TC, this is, some people already know you if they've seen our first episode in this series that we're doing. We're doing 6 video games. Specifically, we're doing 6 Disney film, like Super Nintendo games.
Yes.
Technically, Little Mermaid's a Nintendo. That comes up in the next episode. But I thought this would be a lot of fun. We're on our season break right now with Technophiles, and my earphones are falling off my head.
They're running away, man.
They just like popped right off. We're in our season break, and you and I had a different project, as I said in the other video. I said, can we get together and do like a weird alternate crossover episode where I get to hang out
crossovers.
with you?
It's all about universe building. We're a shared podcast universe now.
If this is the audience's first video that they're seeing in this series, why don't you tell them a little bit about what Top Shelf Disney... It's a much longer name than that.
Yeah,
tell them all about it.
Yeah, Top Shelf Disney Animation Studios podcast. It's myself and Jeff Bell, the creator of the series.
It's a heck of a thumbnail on iTunes.
Just Top Shelf Disney. We'll go with that.
All right, sounds good.
And each week we watch an animated film from the Disney Animation Studios library, which is a specific set of films. There's 56 in total currently with Moana. And it started with Snow White and worked on its way through films that people are very familiar with, like Aladdin and Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Jungle Book, like we're about to play here.
Yep. And so you and Jeff have been, it's just every week it's the next kind of chronological
We've
film.
been going film by film, years by years, and
I'm a fan. I've listened to every episode, and so this is a lot of fun. So I think let's get into it here.
Yeah, let's do this.
TC, I'm going to hand the controller to you first. Have you played the Jungle Book before?
I have not.
Wait, real quick, let me get the recorder going first.
Oh, okay.
Let's get it started.
Yeah.
Okay, I have it up and running, and so you have not played this game.
I have not, and I actually don't know if I mentioned it. I had never played Pinocchio either, so this is... Oh, Tank, look at you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so no, this game is very interesting. We're going to explore... There's going to be some themes that we're going to find through these videos. This came out in 1993, the same year that the Aladdin game came out.
Oh,
2 different...
Simultaneous or...
same year.
Same year, okay.
Well, I don't know the months,
they
but
were
it was all
probably
within
in development at
the same holiday season. I think Jungle Book came out a little bit before. No, if I remember correctly, I think I saw Aladdin first, and then the Jungle Book came out before Lion King. This was Jungle Book was Virgin again, so we just played Pinocchio. Loosely the same team that was making the Pinocchio game, even though they made the Pinocchio game after this. All the while, Capcom, who has also done a number of Disney games like The Little Mermaid, which we'll play next, they were making the Aladdin game.
Okay.
So we're going to see some very interesting things here. We're going to see... already I can tell the art style of this is very similar to the Pinocchio game we just played.
It is. I'm actually impressed by the minimal line use because it's so pixelated, but it's so clearly the image.
There's not a lot of aliasing going on there.
Yeah, it's a very good transfer of hand-drawn animation.
Let's jump in here. Why don't you go and we can keep talking.
Cool.
Push the start button. We'll just do whatever the default difficulty setting is.
The beginning. What a great place to start.
Indeed. Oh, hey, by the way, the book thing too. They show the book at the top of the movie.
That's very... Oh, look at this. Wow.
No, this is frenetic. This is a very frenetic
banana
game.
Okay, so I can throw bananas and I can jump. Oh, there's a little vine up there. This is
one of those
pitfall-y.
Yes, it is. This came out around the same year that Pitfall the Mine Adventure came out.
Monkey. Oh, I can jump on him?
You only have 3 more hits.
We'll trade off if I die.
This game is famous. I rented this game many, many times with my friends. We could never get past the 3rd level.
Okay. we won't get to the 3rd level.
You and I might. We might.
What the?
How about this? If we die, let's trade off.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I'm having a lot of fun watching you just figure this out. This is also, so the team that worked on this is when they were starting to, this eventually became like Earthworm Jim team, where they were doing the cells that they're drawing and they're scanning the cells.
I do like it's like Pinocchio where the animation is very fluid, very loosey-goosey.
Yeah, you can tell it's the same team. And death. All right, here I go.
Did I get carried away on a stretcher?
Yep. Yeah, the monkeys got you.
Oh, man.
So let's see here.
For those who might have listened to Top Shelf...
Oh, we were finishing a story.
Might have not.
No. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Jeff did not like this movie.
He did not. In fact, I think he almost strongly cared for it. I didn't want to say hate.
I think he hated it, which is... I always say when listening to the show, if you listen to it, I've said it before, the feelings you go into a movie with is going to affect your viewing a movie. Maybe that's...
Oh my God.
Maybe that goes without saying. But it's true that I think Jeff might have just had a bad week because boy did he. Oh wait.
Maybe you can use the stone to get up there. So no, in the Game Boy
Yes.
game, which we're gonna play also in a few minutes, the object is to collect all the bananas in a level.
Okay.
This game I think is different. This game is just get to the end.
Get to the end.
You definitely can.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh. What?
Whoa.
What?
All right, we're fine. Just keep going.
Okay. Oh God.
Back and forth, back and forth.
So Jeff really dislikes
back and forth.
And you said you found yourself agreeing with both of us because I liked this movie. I have very fond memories of it.
Yeah.
It does fit a very classic Disney mold.
Yeah, I spoke to you about this off camera, off the air, a week or two ago about how, for me, Jungle Book is one of those movies that I keep thinking I like.
But then you watch it and you're like,
And
bored.
I don't really love it when I watch it.
I'm a fan. It didn't make it on my top of the list because we group.
Oh, here's maybe a save point.
We rank each 10 as a rank of 10 every movie we're going through in the podcast, and Jungle Book definitely made it to the bottom of Jeff's list.
Yeah.
I don't recall what it made for mine, but made it to the bottom of his for that second set of 10.
I feel like I'm doing a little better here.
You are doing better than me.
I really just want to get to the end because the truth is it's Ka. It's
The snake.
the snake level is almost impossible to beat in this game. That's where like no one can get to. And by the way, there's also going to be a theme. Disney had a weird thing going on during the 90s with their video games. They, by design, made the second level almost impossible.
Why?
You
just keep
You might
playing
think
and
about
playing.
Lion King.
Oh God, the giraffes.
Disney.
Hey,
okay, here's
Baloo.
the end. Disney didn't
go
want
this way,
people
little britches.
renting their games.
Oh.
So they made them rent-proof by
That
making
mouse.
the second level impossible.
That mouse, David, I tell you, they are brilliant.
You'd have to buy the game to get good enough to get through the second level. And so that's true in Lion King. That's definitely true in this game. I don't know if it's as true in Aladdin, but that was more of a Capcom joint,
yeah.
to be honest.
I can really see the Earthworm Jim in this, by the way. That little
Yes.
dance Mowgli was doing.
Yeah. You can see how the team loosely or specifically went on to make those kinds of games.
Yeah.
I think Ka's at the end of this level, or it might even be his own little level here. I'm just trying to speed through this.
Yeah, you're doing much better than the first time I ever played Sonic the Hedgehog. My buddy was like, you have to get to the end of the level as fast as you possibly can. And I had been familiar with just Mario Brothers at that point.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't finish
Our Nintendo stories.
Our Nintendo
you had
stories.
one in the other video.
Yeah, so you had gotten your Nintendo system for Christmas because your
Right.
parents had played it, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we need this."
Oh, there's a fun thing.
Yeah.
And
So-
my joke was that like my sister and I didn't even know what it was when we opened it. And
Oh.
later, here you go.
Oh, God,
Watch
yeah.
out for those leaves.
Yeah, no, you should just keep playing.
No. Really? Okay, I'll try to get to the snake.
You should do.
I'll keep going. I'll try to get to the snake, and then I'm gonna make you play.
You're doing much better than me. So it was Christmas morning. We had opened all our gifts.
Termites? What's going on here?
Hey, you're gonna love the way they tickle when they go down your throat.
I can't.
Oh,
Okay, I'll just keep going.
get it together, David.
I'm listening to your story.
So we'd opened all our presents and we were done with Christmas morning. And my dad's like, "Oh, wait, I have one more gift for all of you," and he gave us each a small box.
I can shoot up. Okay.
Pew, 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 pew. Shoot up, Mowgli. You're strung out, my friend. And we all opened up a Nintendo game, and we had this moment of, "But we don't have a Nintendo." And then he pulls out this big box, and we were like,
Losing your minds.
"Yeah!" And it was that Nintendo 64 moment, that meme, the girl freaking out about
Yep.
My mom had no
rough.
idea that my dad had done this.
Oh, really?
She got up and left the room.
Didn't even have a conversation about.
It's a legendary Christmas story. I swear one of my sisters brings it up every Christmas, where it's like,
I just got the game over.
oh.
All right, I tell you what, real quick. Why don't we switch over to the Game Boy one? It's actually more playable.
Okay.
And I have a memory of this Game Boy game. For me, it's also a Christmas memory. My aunt and uncle got me. I saved up money to get a Game Boy. My aunt and uncle was like my first. I had bought a game with my Game Boy, which was We're Back, a Dinosaur Story. But my second game ever was gifted to me for Christmas by my aunt and uncle, and it was Jungle Book for Game Boy, and I played the crap out of it. So let's skip over to that.
Okay.
And even if we play that a little longer than this one, and I want to finish up with your story.
Yeah.
Let's do it right
so
now.
we do a little flash.
Little
right?
flash and
So just go.
flash. Okay, TC, here we are. Oh, this takes me back.
So my mom had no idea that my dad had done this.
Okay.
She was livid, and we bring it up every Christmas. It's just one of those our legendary Christmas stories within our family. I was like, I remember when Dad bought the Nintendo and didn't tell Mom. She was so mad.
Wow.
But I'll bring this story up again later because one of the games we're playing today came out of that story.
Oh my gosh, Little Mermaid or something, I'm going to guess.
Well,
Nintendo?
we'll see.
We'll see.
To be continued.
Okay.
Another cliffhanger.
So here's the thing. Why don't you play Jungle Book? I could play this to the end because I now have this game ingrained in me.
Okay. Oh,
Now, there's also, this is basically a port of the Nintendo version.
Okay.
So it's very different than the one we were just playing. But it's really, the Nintendo version was different than the Super Nintendo. You can still throw bananas.
Whoa.
Now watch this. Go up and down that vine for a bit. I want to point this out. See that animation cycle?
Yeah.
We're going to see that animation cycle repeat in a game we're going to play later. So not only did Disney repeat animation cycles in their movies,
they did in their games.
We're going to see this cycle again.
Are those bugs? Is that what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are bugs. Now what you're trying to do here is you're trying to collect 10 gems.
Okay.
You see the 10 down there in the bottom screen? There's 1, 9 left. When you find them all, you're done with the level.
Okay. Bare necessities. See, how can you not like Jungle Book? The music for it is iconic. Bare Necessities is one of the best Disney songs.
Yeah. I think that's why I say like it's the movie I always think I like. Oh, by the way, you can run and jump across that pit, or you can just climb the trees.
All right.
Yeah, there is a hold down B for run, and if you time it right with A for jump, go for it.
Ah!
Excellent. Into the pit. Let me get you over the pit, and then I'll give it back.
Yeah, I love this.
Here I go.
I love the ROM music that we are seeing in these games. I'm a big fan of video game music. I'm always fascinated by like.
Be my guest.
Thank you. Like Game of Thrones done on a Nintendo.
Like the 8-bit stuff. Oh yeah. Big time. All right.
All right, so
8 left.
So run and okay, run and jump.
There's 2 different jump cycles. There's a run and jump, and then a jump and move.
Oh, you freaking monkey!
And you have unlimited. Well, you have 100 bananas, so you have unlimited bananas. Just fire away at these monkeys. Yep.
These are pineapples I'm getting.
Something like that.
Did I pronounce that correctly?
I think so.
Pineapple.
I'm gonna go with it.
Where'd that come from?
Yeah, you can go down that. Get it rined up.
Can I shoot? Oh,
Yep.
I can't.
You can shoot while you're. Whoa!
Oh, God.
Nice dodge. Oh, but then took it to the chest. Get the gem. Where are you going?
Well, I thought I got it. Oh, okay, I missed.
Do you hear the noise? There it is.
There we go.
Ay. Honestly,
Oh, I can shoot from the vine.
I believe so. Pushing to the side.
You're a liar.
Maybe I am.
Oh, can I shoot? Oh, yeah.
What? You can do angles?
Oh.
After 20 years, I never knew.
You didn't know you could fire
I never shot angles.
Pew, 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 pew. Wait, where's the... Okay. I don't know. I'm going to jump into the ether. Okay.
Grab it up. You can do it.
Shoot the banana.
Fantastic.
Okay. Get out of here, monkey. Hey.
Oh,
give me a
man.
gem. What a jerk.
So this game's, frankly, if I may, it might be less inspired, but it plays better than the Super Nintendo one, in my opinion.
I'm gonna agree because I haven't died like an idiot.
Maybe it's a little slower. One of the things that the Super Nintendo version, one of the faults, in my opinion, is that it was of that kind of Earthworm Jim style where Earthworm Jim was even more controlled than the Jungle Book we just played, but where like, oh, the character turns and the camera swings way to the left, swings way to the right, more like Mind Adventure.
Right.
The camera's flying all over the place, you almost can't even, the sprites are humongous because they finally could be, but it means you see less screen real estate. It means it's harder to play almost.
Oh, okay.
Now, this version is calmed down quite a bit because the Nintendo and the Game Boy could only handle this. But these sprites were still, I understand these sprites were still drawn by the animators and stuff, and then you might be able to run and jump over that if you need to. You have 5 gems
I have the
left.
ability to do it. Okay, I have 5 what?
5 gems left to find in this level. We probably will just play this level. There's a save point.
You know what?
So this was a game.
Oh!
This is a game I played on Super Game Boy constantly.
Yeah.
We're doing regular Game Boy colors here, but on Super Game Boy, I had my own custom palette for every level. So I would pause the game. They're gnats. They're like gnats or bugs.
So you had your own custom
color palette for every single level. That I would pause the game, go into the Super Game Boy settings, change the code, and then play every level with its color combo. Take care of this snake over here. He might give you a gem. A shovel.
A shovel. How am I doing?
Oh, that's right. You use that in the bonus level.
Oh, okay. I am so.
Do some tree climbing. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, can I do a little swingaroo?
Yes, you can.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I remember taking my Game Boy, showing my aunt, and watching her watch this climb cycle. I was like, look at how smooth it is.
You had
so
no
impressed.
idea. We were talking off mic about like how far technology has come, and like, can you even imagine? Like, look around us in the room right now, our recording equipment, and computer, and we're playing the video game with like this controller itself.
Yeah.
Like, remember what the Game Gear looked like when you saw the Game Gear? You're like, the future is now, David. The future is now. And then 5 minutes of battery life. It's like your Game Gear's dead.
So try a run and jump to get up there.
I don't know about you. So like I mentioned earlier.
Oh, do a jump and then push left.
Okay.
I'm totally backseat driving right now.
I was just gonna say.
Jump and left.
Okay. I told you.
There it is. Yep.
I really enjoyed. What is that?
Double bananas.
I really liked. I like watching people play video games.
Yeah, I do too, actually.
But I know people who don't like that because.
Oh! Well, I tell you what, maybe we let it be.
Yeah.
What's up? You don't like it because what?
Well, I know people who don't
play a
like
little for a
watching
second.
people because like your side seat driving where it's like do that, do that, do that.
So that's the worst. I'm only doing it for the context of this video.
Oh, certainly,
Usually I
certainly.
let people.
So,
Well, a lot of fun is sometimes when you're doing a new game with someone who's like, maybe it's this, maybe it's that.
yeah.
Zelda's good. My sisters would always watch me play Zelda, and that's kind of okay because you're kind of all of you are taking in the puzzles of the temple together.
Right,
and
right,
maybe
right.
that goes to that thing.
You know what I think? It's call it being a bad at observation here. I just noticed there's a countdown clock here. Do we have like 6 minutes to? Oh, and the
Counting
timer
up.
goes up when you get bananas.
Oh.
Okay.
There's like a super. Here it is. I remember a big
Oh,
swing section
Whoa.
here.
yeah, there you go.
Coming around. One more, and then there's a couple gems over here.
I know we've only played 2 so far.
Yeah.
But I would say it's. I don't know. Maybe Pinocchio's a bad example.
I had to learn this the hard way. Wait, not getting hit by the nets, doing this.
Jeez. But I find that video game tie-ins
Yeah.
to movies tend to be awful.
They're almost always awful because they're almost always made for the wrong reason.
And
It's
at the
company
la-
says
with,
we
like,
need a
no
thing.
time.
All right, I'm just gonna jump to my death here because we're gonna move on to Little Mermaid next.
Oh,
Interesting
poor
how those make
Mowgli.
That was almost a Mario animation with the death there, straight to the screen. All right, cool. TC, any thoughts on these two games?
I think I preferred the animation of Pinocchio. They're pretty equal.
Pinocchio came out
Pretty
after
equal.
this, same team, but
Okay.
a couple years after.
Pinocchio was just slightly more
3 years after, in fact.
visually interesting.
Yep.
I don't know. They're very, very close. I really enjoyed the SNES. I'm gonna keep saying the SNES version of this game right here. The look of the animation was really
Yeah, and actually, I remember loving the Super Nintendo Jungle Book until Ka.
Oh, and
Like
then you get to that.
even today, we were running around. I was just we're just hitting spikes and running and jumping. But you can play it regularly and like real, not junk spamming it or
right, like taking your time and like
Yeah. You can play it for real, and I always wanted to play more of the Jungle Book for Super Nintendo. I loved it. I rented it many times. I could never get past Ka.
So if Jeff or fans of Jeff's opinion of Jungle Book are listening, maybe
Yeah.
the game will be better for you.
Maybe we got to tell Jeff to try to play the Super Nintendo game.
You just see him get frustrated with it, like, "Rah!"
All right, cool. Let's move on. We're actually doing Little Mermaid next.
Cool. Well, this is the end of this episode. It's a
Oh, yeah,
playlist,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So we're
Yeah,
heading
yeah.
to the next video.
The next video is going to be Little Mermaid. So
Yeah.
in case people don't watch that, tell them one more time who you are and all that stuff.
I'm TC DeWitt from Top Shelf Disney Animation Studios Library Podcast. Long title, Top Shelf Disney. You can hit us up on Facebook, Top Shelf, Facebook.com/TopShelfPod.
Marvelous. And of course, I'm David Geisler. And everybody, you can click to the left side of the screen if you want to see some other Technophiles videos. But honestly, probably click on the button on the right side of the screen to go see our next video here. And if it's in a playlist, you can just let it go. All right, TC, I can't wait. So Little Mermaid is going to be a different developer, Capcom, not
yes.
Virgin.
Yep.
And it's kind of known to be a good game. And I concur.
We'll see.
I should have concurred.
You should have concurred.
All right, see you then.
See you guys.